about the new... Oh, wait, we should start the part.
Lime bottles.
I just want to fuck Colonel Sanders so bad.
I know, you just
And
wanna
welcome
get
back
your
to GC.
Welcome back to I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator.
Made by KFC.
Because...
It's finger-licking good.
Good.
Yeah. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Foot lettuce. In some jurisdictions, foot lettuce isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast. Breakfast.
Breakfast.
And your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, do you say that we're the perfect match? I don't know why he's British all of a sudden. Again.
How presumptuous.
How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery?
Let's flatter.
Flatter him, yeah. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you, about you? And you? It's all happening so quickly.
I'm gonna pause the episode real quick. Because I'm paranoid.
You want to save? Even though we're probably past the point?
Okay, we're good.
Sure.
Yep. Alright, we're back.
Business partner, me talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotions and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been?
Because
I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it,
fuck Clank?
but I couldn't find you.
How?
I got worried that something had happened to you.
It's okay. I was just...
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date!
Oh my god.
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him.
I'm so happy for those kids.
Of course I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just...
I questioned the sex in that.
But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know a little metallic guy.
I like my men shiny. And with a 2-year warranty on them.
I bit that shiny metal ass. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled.
I'm sure he
out of control.
felt like a fucking rock. Did she just say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker?
And I'm not really sure where we stand.
Yeah, he stands broken at the bottom of the skydiving course.
Ow.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her the whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what?! Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. It's great that it talks like us, too.
Yeah. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel
That's
Sanders
not a choice!
focus
That's not a choice! If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways.
Wow, alright, we're just not friends anymore.
When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking up on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a tweet.
You can get your swirly dipped, too.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
That's fair.
Said bitches.
I didn't say fair enough. I just said that's fair.
Fuck.
Got him. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. Oh, wait, that's just his cock. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You've got some nerve, Botet 9, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
Now
Now
you're twisting my words, and I
won't
have it. We really.
I wasn't ready.
You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain.
I already forgot that happened.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up.
Look at like the golden zone on Ashley's thighs. Like the curve.
Step on
My face.
Me.
Step on my buzz.
Why were you Indian?
That's racist. I could have been from anywhere in the Middle East. That's racist.
No. It's different accents, you racist.
Exactly. I'll never give up. Ever! Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Botet 9, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland.
Sorry, I'm looking up porn of Ashley.
It's true. He was. It's true. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Botet 9. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Botet. He's just oblivious.
Yeah. He's very dense.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders, and that's why I love him.
Yes.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interjection with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, that's that book! It looks like bad news!
It's just something I found lying around.
It would appear to be some sort of grimoire. But I don't really believe in that magic stuff. I'm glad we could both pronounce grimoire perfectly.
Yes, correct.
A grimoire!
A grimoire?
Like a book of spells?
A grimoire?
I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says...
erase it.
You want to try again? I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. Don't do it.
That is way too drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe
erase your memory of
Your
Ashley.
finger.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. It is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Don't fucking do it. Got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Don't do it after all.
Don't do it.
Fucking Take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. What the fuck is wrong? Well, actually, we did lose because we were thinking about Sanders.
No, we have to get over it on our own. We don't need magic.
Why is there magic in a KFC game? Why is there a KFC game? Why is it a dating sim? So many questions still rush to the surface.
Why is it that our dog is a teacher? Sprinkle, can you read your line?
Oh, sorry. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
Ahem. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly.
Should we give him a snack? Or should we
Just wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops at his tracks. He focuses on the windows. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Terrence! I told you to never come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence!
Sprinkles is barking ferociously. Drool flying off of his face. You like implement that as well and just like oh god, bottle, please. Jesus fuck. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again!
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone.
I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Potet 9, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see...
Before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class.
Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room.
I told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Oh no.
No.
No, look at Clank. He's so sad. Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care.
Beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then his loud ding stops him in his tracks.
He's dead.
Oh, Jesus.
No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clank.
Oh, God. Oh, what do you eat, a shoe? Clank burps out a completely deep-fried
My burger is a fried boot!
He burnt my shake. Deep-fried sneaker. Considering he burnt my sketcher. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear...
Wait, hold on.
Deep friend... Okay, I get it.
Alright.
In terms of deep friend footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate.
Are you tired?
A little bit. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown
That is in
challenge
all caps.
exam! Shut up! I was getting into character. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena!
But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey.
Miriam.
No. We altered. Hey.
Miriam.
Stop. We're doing so good. Come on.
Hey. Miriam. Are you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I just measured tiny mud spilling several droplets of my go-go all over the floor. How can he embarrass me in class like
Why
that
is
in
Miriam
front of
specifically
everyone?
drawn by Trigger?
Yeah, right.
Everyone else is like Dream Daddy style. She is literally like fucking Akko from the Witch Academy. That was right. Her tiny Coco. I was right. Her tiny Coco is a delicious treasure. So, you know, that this. Oh, for God's sake. Beep beep. Her tiny Coco is a delicious treasure. So, you know that this breakup is no joke. Even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy.
I know that you know this,
But I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam? Wow. Muriel brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me.
Of course not. Well,
maybe sort of.
But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank, or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I'm sorry, my mind was elsewhere. Anyway.
Where was your mind?
Her cheeks.
Ashley.
I should really
Excuse you.
I'm sorry.
You didn't even do the inflection. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. Specifically that one. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it. The location of your final challenge. A test of will. A test of courage. A test of talent. A test of tent.
Tense?
A chance to beat the pants off Van, the supposed man, and his evil counterpart, Ashley.
There's no porn of Miriam.
Okay. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you begin working on. Boutet 9's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cramped session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Boutet 9, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh,
Just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pies begin to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the spaces around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you.
what do we do?
You don't want to burn it.
Yeah.
Like you have to get it out of that fucking oven.
Yeah. Fess up about your practice dish. Bitch.
Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no. Is it burning? Haha, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC.
I meant THC.
I meant crack. But it'll probably stop burning in a second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin.
Are you ready?
I hope so.
Alright.
Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
There are no rules.
Oh shit!
That is
Murder!
except to cook with everything you've
We
got.
just start murdering Ashley. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top shelves. Shelves?
Shelves?
Dude, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, copyrighted fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at full 10
ads
with a frenzy of action. Because I had a stroke. Everyone is
No,
calling-
there was actually 2 ads.
Oh. I mean, I also had a stroke.
Unless I'm having a stroke as well.
Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. What? Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth.
Best friend, bastard, blaster!
Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock and roid!
Oh, Jesus. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula!
Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial... Actually, you do this.
5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique.
The first words he actually ever said. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was for... Oh, wait, her eyes.
It's a singularity, as was foretold!
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all!
Self-destruct.
Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. Jesus. As you
He's
frantically
dead.
prepare your dish, you
That's
know-
2 people that Batman has killed.
As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic?
I don't need We've learned already
Do it
that
the
we can't
hard
take
way.
it the easy way.
Yeah. Who needs magic when you've got passion?
I'm going to do it the hard way!
Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Hey,
Hey, bitch.
I believe in you, Botet 9.
Hell yeah.
Fucking...
I'm fucking hard.
Miriam notices too.
And I've always believed in you, Butet 9, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever!
You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you.
Oh my god.
Miriam,
what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Bitch.
Oh, that's sweet, but...
Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. No!
It's the secret ingredient!
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the sport monster.
Steve? Wait,
Wait,
hold on. So in this game, we both have Friend Pete and Steve.
Wow.
Wow. And there's a mic right here. Steve, wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We spark monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve. And I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind?
Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. Oh, he's so sad. All of his eyes are crying.
All of them.
I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh?
Wow, that took me for a loop for a sec.
What?
That sounded like an editing effect, but it was real life.
Yeah.
Ha! Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef. Actually, you know, when I was just a little spork pup, back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where that came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what?
Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition.
I understand. It's kind of like that time in motto school that I had fallen asleep during scale tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll talk to you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win.
You summon extra power from deep down within
It was
yourself,
either that or
obviously.
give up, and we're not doing that.
I can do this! I have what it takes! I came here to win!
Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body.
Ah! My heart is pure! My hands are steady! My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Botet 9, you are the chosen one. You will avenge...
Get out of here! The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out.
You interrupted my inspiring monologue! Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show you the world my cookery!
Wow, that fell apart. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Botet 9, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it.
But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting? If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Are we gonna fuse with Colonel Sanders? And I'll have to do two voices at once?
Time's up, students!
With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for.
You must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank?
From off-screen, you hear... Off-screen. You hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I'm flying.
It sounds like...
Sorry. It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind?
Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hooked by the elastic of his underpants.
neck. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess.
Did Van have something to do with this?
When someone's asking for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks. Clank! When did that pressure cooker roll off to?
You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none.
Somehow we must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that
How
out
did
later.
you roll to class plugged in?
That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester.
Wow. 3 whole days long.
But did we write this game? But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward.
He just hasn't eaten for days.
Feed me. Now describe your dish.
I made tender udon
Oh my
noodles
God.
and savory soup.
Jesus Christ.
My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto Maki I spy afloat in the itsy bitsy bowl?
Yes, chef.
Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Wow, lore.
Ah, Chef Dog.
Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I baked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric...
Sounds it out.
Really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A plus. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, but that's not for helping me to believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now describe your dish.
I made
Oh, Jesus!
over smooth egg custard in an Axion's urchin shell, topped with caviar.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Woof woof!
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in. Tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded.
Youch, my tongue!
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this! It keeps poking my tongue! Disqualified! A
Stunning turn of events! Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles would
make it so difficult to eat?
Well, dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student! Ashley, it's time to step up.
Now,
Oh, that's you.
Now, describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
Meringue?
Meringue.
No.
Meringue.
No.
It's pronounced meringue.
It's not.
Meringue.
No.
I'm saying... How do you pronounce it?
Meringue.
Oh, it is meringue. Alright.
Dumbass.
I don't cook!
You don't need to cook to know lemon meringue.
I have seen that word once. Seen.
Meringue.
Meringue. I don't know, I kind of like that she can't actually say French like, was it Gillet?
Gillette. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Where's the mouse?
You were been clicking it this entire, last hour. You're like, where's the mouse?
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
don't eat the food? At a cooking school?
Got toast in your ears or something, Botet 9? I told you it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry.
Sounds like a great school.
Yeah, I would go there in a second.
I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified!
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wanna know what high-end cuisine if it cooked you?
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be a fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me, either!
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together.
2 chefs!
What?
God, that actually looks really
Yeah,
good.
it does.
What
began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese
has become...
That's me. That's Colonel Sanders.
Ha, ha.
has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, give me this thing, and completely blow me away! In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class.
Wow.
You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass.
Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension.
And this is when we find out that this whole game was leading up to this to advertise the new menu item.
You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. I'm glad that the writing just falls apart because of how good this dish is. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. Singing groove, yeah. Show how it do now. Cafeteria has been completely redecorated.
And that was Peter's musical break.
In order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ the dog in the house!
Not DJ
Oh,
the
whoa,
dog.
whoa, whoa!
You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Oh, sit down. Oh, those shorts. Oh, Van Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. I'm glad character development went out the window with the fucking mac and cheese bowl. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Now that everyone is together...
It's the Spork Monster! He has totally mellowed out! Everyone! The Spork Monster is no more! From here out, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster! Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected, Student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know, she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat.
A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to compete in the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had to mail directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
Oh, now I get it.
And we get a new wing on the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of the Chancellor of such and such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard of it?
Duh.
The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance.
Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth.
Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing.
I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
This is getting... What?
What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously.
Oh, shit.
I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't
Why is she a
time
robot?
for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard.
I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
My heart.
Hi, classmates. Just like the first day you met him. Oh yeah, I know, it's getting... he has come prepared to feed the entire class.
Sorry, I was
However,
just wiping the tears off my chest.
It's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's full of meal. It's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most...
It's the $5 film.
I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken.
The end?
Huh?
Huh?
No, it's not the end! As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Lieutenant 9, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh,
Oh,
you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. Wink. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? We did it!
Yes! I would love to!
Oh, sorry, let's try that again. Beep beep!
Yes!
I would love to! I love that the high five was included. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, apparently he was the narrator the whole time, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Botet 9. How sweet! We'll work together and
play together.
Yeah, play together. And that just... just the bridge splits.
Oh, whoa. We defuse.
Colonel Stage, he's just like, my stars. Colonel
I'm
Sanders.
gonna go over here and talk to the lady from Popeyes.
Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, oh my God, it's Mike.
Oh my god. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
We're just in time. We just courted
Colonel Sanders.
Oh, nice.
Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself.
But who will help you run your restaurants?
Yeah, we decided our character will just be both of us talking at the same time as if we're fused.
Okay.
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Oh shit! Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Botet 9, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually, and along the way, you'll have me by your side.
The end!
I don't care, we got him.
We got him!
I don't care.
We did it. That's the game.
We did it, guys.
We beat it. We've done it.
Is this really from KFC?
Yes!
They made a dating sim.
Nice.
With an anime opening. Oh, step on me. Alright. Well,
That was I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator made by KFC. And it was, in fact, say it with me, finger-licking good. Why could you not predict that slightly ahead of time? There's one motto that we just said like 3 times over.
it's I'm loving it.
And it was spicy chicken nuggets are back. Wait, shit. Damn.
Alright, guys. I hope you're hungry for some KFC. I'm not.
I'm not. I'm hungry for Wendy's though. Hey.
I am hungry. Just not for KFC.
I'm thirsty. I need some fucking water.
I need some Sprite.
Get me some Sprite.
Alright, well, if you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, see more videos like this one. Hit that bell notification if you want to see what the next series is. Question of the day.
What's your favorite fast food place?
Put that shit in the comments below. I'm surprised we haven't asked that.
Yeah, I think subconsciously I was saving it for the last part.
I'm Bottles.
I'm Pete.
Bye-bye.
Ah!